Hi there, I go by the name The Celtic Storyteller, and welcome to this short reading, which is going to be for those of you who need it. It's the theme of the reading I haven't decided on yet. I'm actually going to do a Celtic cross, and from the centre of the Celtic cross I'm going to determine who this reading is for and what the story of the reading is about. So let's see what we get, shall we? I'll obviously put a little note in the description box, so you know, by the time you look at this, you already know what this reading is about. Okay, so here we go. I hope you've all been well. Oh, that's the second time I've got this today. It's a Page of Swords. I think there's some news coming to somebody. Some truth will out. Yeah, I hope you've all been well now. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I didn't really mean to take a break, but it just kind of happened. Things got busy. I've had some time off, but I've really been catching up with an awful lot of stuff at home and in my personal life. So it's kind of good to be back and doing a little reading now. So here we go. Let's see what comes out, shall we? Okay. Wow, at the centre we have Strength. Okay, this is the card of Leo, and it's Leo season, so happy birthday to all you Leos out there. Strength, fortitude, you know, could be, you know, either holding back something that you want to say to somebody, or just finding the strength to say what you want to say to somebody without getting confused maybe in the emotions of it. You know, sometimes if our emotions get the better of us, we can't express ourselves, and then because of that you kind of hold back and you don't say what you really want to say because you're afraid all the emotions will come out instead of what you really mean. So what crosses this situation? Okay, Queen of Cups, yeah, it's just what I was saying, these emotions, like you're full of these emotions and you want to share these with somebody, but yeah, you're just waiting until you have the strength to do it properly. Okay, what's next? Okay, what crowns you? Wow, the King of Cups. So already we have a couple here. So this is on your mind, this person who could be very similar to you, because we've got two cups here, so we have the match. And like I was saying, I think this is all to do with emotions. So the Queen of Cups is a lot more open with her emotions. The King of Cups isn't. But it's somebody really caring, kind, somebody who's concerned about others. And this person may have been keeping how they feel about you to themselves. But this is who you want. This is who you're aiming for. Who you're aiming to be able to communicate with without letting emotions get in the way, just like they do. They can control their emotions, and maybe you feel that you haven't been able to yet. So underneath all of this, we have the King of Wands, yeah. So, you know, bubbling up inside you is this strength, is this passion, and the determination to do this properly and to do this in a way that's going to honour how you feel about this other person, about your King of Cups. Now, in the past we have, okay, so that's come out upside down. I'm just checking because I normally don't have upside down cards in my pack. Now, okay, in the past. Sorry, I just want to get a really good feel for this card, because I don't take upside down cards lightly. In the past, you walked away and almost immediately regretted it. You were looking for something that you thought was missing. So, you know, if you're familiar with these cards, the Eight of Cups upright is somebody walking away towards what they desire. The red cloak is the cloak of desire. This cup is missing, so there's an emotion, there's something missing emotionally from their life. But they've got 7 other cups, which are perfectly fine. But this one thing that's missing is so important that they have to walk away from it. And here we have this in reverse. So, you know, this was, I think, a very deep regret about walking away, and an almost immediate regret, or that kind of, you know, you're walking away and as you're doing it, you know you're making a mistake, but you're doing it anyway. And I think that's what happened here, and maybe that's why, you know, you needed to get a balance on your emotions before you could maybe say how you felt, and to really be in this place of strength to be able to express yourself clearly. Okay, so in the immediate future, oh wow. So just, this is Leo, this is Sagittarius, so that might be important for somebody. Normally I don't really call out star signs, but just that's kind of, that's really jumping out at me right now. So in the future, again, we have this idea of balance that I have been talking about. You've got your King and Queen of Cups. You have your Strength, which is having control and balance of your emotions, Fortitude, and then Temperance. So, this is balance between the two, between your heart and your mind. And I also think because, we're dealing with the King and Queen of Cups, and if you take a really close look at this, it's like this water is joined. There's no gap, there's no break. And I think this is saying that the two of you here, are going to be joined in complete balance in the near future, which is looking really good. Okay, so fears. What is feared is next. So, okay, what is your fear about all of this? Okay, so maybe when you speak your truth or they speak your truth, something is going to come out that you are afraid of. You're afraid of admitting to, or you're afraid of hearing about. Don't worry, because the truth, there's nothing like the truth. At the end of the day, that's what sets you free. So the next card is what others feel. Okay, so others already know that the two of you are going to be deliriously happy together. This 9 of Cups is like all your wishes come true, all your dreams come true. Okay, so this is, like a divine couple here. You've got the King and Queen of Cups, so it's a perfect match. Next card is what is wished. Okay, Knight of Swords. So you might wish that you don't particularly have to do anything about this to speak to them. That they'll come rushing forward towards you and you won't have to say anything. But I'm getting the feeling of balance and, this bubbling up of emotions. And especially if you're the one who walked away and regretted it, it could be up to you to make the first move. But the Knight of Swords is the knight in shining armour, so that's the most romantic knight in the deck. And finally, what may come. Oh wow, the Sun. This is another Leo. This is the S card. So you've got the 2 Leo cards, and it's Leo season at the moment. So this is a really, really positive outcome. So what you're hoping for in relation to the two of you, so if it's getting back together or if it's just having a talk that you always wanted to have, the outcome is going to be perfect. So this is illumination as well. So whatever comes to light, whatever truth comes out to light, it's just only going to make things better in the long run. So, that's a really great outcome, but I'll just pull a couple of extra cards for you just to close that out. Now, I'm going to use this tarot, this deck here, the Egyptian tarot. And I don't exactly want to clarify anything, but let's just get a little bit of a layer here on the future. Anything else you need to know about this? Yeah, okay, this one wants to come out here. Wow, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so, it doesn't get much better than this. 2 of Cups. So this is the Lovers. Sorry, it's not the Lovers, but it's one of the cards that I think about that's like the Lovers, because you're coming together equally, both caring equally about each other. So that's very much, I'm going to put that there with the Temperance card. Because that's very much in balance, and obviously the Temperance has the 2 cups as well. And she has a chalice here, but your King of Cups, King and Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of love in this reading. There's a lot of matching emotions in this reading. I'm just going to get 1 or 2 more cards. Oh my God, I don't believe it. Well, I do believe it. The Lovers. This is what I said a minute ago. You actually have the Lovers. You have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, so I'm so glad I did this reading. And I have my love here. Look, you see my little love signal. Okay, so if this is your story, if there is something that you have been finding it hard to say to somebody, but you know that this is bubbling up and you want to speak to them, that this person is your King of Cups, you walked away and you knew it was a mistake when you were doing it, there's a very positive outcome in this reading and in this story for you. Two of Cups, the lovers, you know, King and Queen of Cups. You're talking about a divine couple here, a matching couple. Some people would say twin flames, divine union, a really special union, soulmate. This is really, really beautiful. All the cards seem to be saying that you should be together. The Two of Cups, equal union. The lovers, equal union. You've got the King and Queen of Cups. They're equally matched. And the Temperance card with the 2 cups in it as well. So you've got like 2 cups all over the place. You have the Two of Cups 3 times in this reading. So this is a really, really strong bond, a strong union. These are people who are meant to be together. Okay, well, I can't get much better than that, but what I'll do is I'll just add a little Angel Therapy Oracle card onto the end of this reading for you. Maybe you need a little bit of help. If you're the one who feels you want to come forward and speak to this person. So hold on a second. Let's see what we get for you. Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So this is lovely. I mean, you have a very, you know, you could feel that this is kind of a spiritual connection because you have the angel here in Temperance. So, you know, you have the sun coming out and you have your lovers. You have your 2 cups and you have your 2 cup cards here. Yeah, I think there's something very, very special about this particular relationship. Yeah, it's absolutely lovely. So listen, I hope this helped somebody out there. It's been lovely to do another reading again, and I hope to do a lot more readings here on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it, so take care, slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best. What do you do when you know you've missed out on the future you were meant to have? When every day is a trial, every task a poor reflection of the truth you wished you were living? You get on with it. I waited, and with the first breath of possibility, I jumped, sink or swim.